political motive.
Tell everybody how much you love ATN News Media Group.
ATN News Media Group. I love them because they got the message to sports Negro up in California for burning them jockeys from under the bridge and sending them to Flint because nobody recognizes the dark man no more. They rather to burn them out and talk about NRA, Negro racket ass, and you ain't getting no.
Yes, I had a cocktail.
Good morning, people. So y'all thought we was gonna be late this morning. Meat Freak Barbecue, Abundant Face, Salty Chef. What it do? Asaya, aka Mama Aquia. What it do? We here. We gonna be all right. Bonnie Vanner, good morning. From New Orleans, Tasha Bella, Michelle, good morning. And here we is. And here we is. We're gonna be all right, fam. Can't win them all. Somebody had to win. Somebody had to lose. Michelle Smith, a.k.a. Ann, good morning to you. Wanda Smith, good morning to you. No names. Isaiah Thomas, morning. I don't want all y'all to get all stressed out. We're going to be all right. Get out, you know. Somebody was lying, though, when they were saying they was voting. I'm just going to leave it at that. I ain't going to go off into detail. But everybody got the right to do what they want to do. Jeremiah Jackson, what up, though, with you? Andre Holland, good morning. Marcia A. Tarver, good morning. This is what we doing. And we in it now, baby. We in it. But can y'all get them like, shares, and subscribe up? You know, we would love to hit y'all with this every day. I don't want to hear about it. Everybody, you know, we're going to let y'all call in and give out y'all grievances. But somebody was lying when they was going to the booth who they voted for. I ain't mad at you. I'm doing what I've been doing. As you know, I went to the gym. I'm doing what I've been doing. But I ain't heard nothing about the what we know about what happened in Flint. Woodrow, what it do? Little Mama, Grand Rising back at you. Kobe Fatty, a.k.a. Elizabeth P. Finney. Good morning. Carolyn Hendricks, morning to you. Cheryl Jones, good morning. Terry Nixon, morning. Oh, I got beef with y'all church, Terry Nixon, because listen, it's on. I'm just telling you. Let me get that. Y'all know I'm up here sharing this stuff. I'm trying to get it to all the places it needs to be at. When it says she's going to put it in her group, I'm going to put it everywhere else. We got to, you know, everybody get to talk today. I'm not mad at nobody. Everybody get to talk today. Damn, we actually came in early today. The world is ending. I put on there the world not ending yet. But I guess it is. Winter showed up only 6 minutes.
Shut up. You ain't gonna lie till you see me turn in the parking lot. You ain't gonna lie till you see me turn in the parking lot.
This is a lie. I was already up there.
You've been live for 3 minutes.
So that let you know I was here.
3 minutes ago.
It take 3 minutes to get everything going. But you ain't finna come in and arguing with me. I went and voted. I'm not gonna let y'all do this to me now. We gonna stop this who we blaming. I'm not gonna sit up here. I'm not gonna watch y'all sit up here and dog out the black man today. I'm telling you, I am not mad. Oh my goodness, people was really mad about this. Well, family, here we are. We are here. My brother then tapped in, Bilal. Okay, what it do, Bilal? Y'all know what it is, but who is we blaming for today's for what happened yesterday? That's all I want to know. I got out and voted. I did my job. I did what y'all thought I wasn't gonna do. And I can go on and put it out there who I voted for. I voted. Eartha Logan, good morning to you. Unapologetic, I be in the building. Tia Harris, great morning. Can't stay. I guess not. I guess you're not gonna be here with us too long. M. Corsi, good morning. But is everybody satisfied after all the results that went down? RJ Cap, what it do? Winter, you can handle it today.
I'm so sleepy.
Rose C, good morning. Michael Cooley, what it do? Yeah, this thing called this election season here was it was a doozy. But hey, we here, family. We ain't nothing to whine about. And then Marcus Fielder, the good brother from Fairfield, California, what it do? Okay, he was raised in Richmond. Facts. That's yeah. I'm down with the Richmond faction too. Nothing but love.
Me too, Trevor.
Oh, for sure. Miss Gladys, are you doing good this morning? Heaven is. I ain't voted, man. I listen. That first ward. Woo. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh, look at Miss Gladys. She said, absolutely. I'll feel you. Cameron Hardy, good morning to you. Okay, said the US dollar is up on right now. Tony Terry, good morning to you. Deborah Luna, good morning. Listen, man, I'm just finna enjoy what's going on. But now it's back to what we started at. In council today, it's back to a 4-4 split. Will McCobb, good morning to you. How you feel about yesterday that you found out? I didn't know Leon won.
You must not watch A10 because they posted it
I
early
went
this
right
morning.
to the crib and went to sleep. And I headed right to the gym. Vicente Dave, what it do? Diabolito. Did I say it right? Diablo? I might have said that wrong. Good morning. Somebody was lying. I went and voted for Kamala. I don't know how this went like that.
I don't think we can't blame this on Miss Rose. We can't blame this on Miss Rose.
What was the vote count anyway?
I'm about to tell him in a minute as soon as I get through sharing.
I mean, because even if Rose votes went, I'm saying what Trevor's saying, if Rose votes went over there, Carol, she lost by 108, it would have been less than 100 votes. It would have been real close. But hey, the first word spoken. I guess this is what you know what I'm saying? We couldn't do nothing. Listen, Tony, you know what? We're going to get to the president. I ain't going to say nothing, but did y'all really think? I mean, I wouldn't have voted for Kamala, but did they really think? Did you see how she got stopped last night?
We tried to have the hard conversation on
They didn't want to listen.
Was America really ready for a black woman president?
Oh, a woman, period. When you see Hillary Clinton didn't get it, but y'all, they thought.
So they added the black to it. And really.
This how the Democrat Party be playing in your face. This is why. So I don't want to hear them say it was our fault. Don't put this on.
They're not. They're not. I haven't heard that really this morning. They've been saying a lot of the Hispanic population and a lot of the Muslim population and a lot of the black males did vote for Trump. I seen a couple politicians post. Now maybe y'all will start listening to people who's still in touch with people in the streets.
Yeah, they didn't want to. And this right here. Hold on, let me put this right here. Let me put Diabolito. Did I say it right? Kamala was simply not not very popular. That was a lot of money down the drain. Yep. And then when I seen who she was running with, when I saw she was running with Neely, Liddell, how did that work out for Slotskin?
Well, you know, that's
Did
just
Slotskin win or lose?
she won.
She won.
That's just protocol. When you come into the city, you got to talk to the elected officials. You're gonna talk to the mayor. You're not gonna get somebody that's running for president gonna come in and gonna call the director over the Flint schools. No, they're gonna talk to the mayor. They're gonna talk to the state rep, and they might reach out to the council president, or either they get dragged along with the mayor. But that's just protocol.
Listen, she lost everything the Democrats had won. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Yeah, it was a failed campaign, man. Good morning, Jasper. Of this, I'm trying to find out. Did Sloskin win?
Yes.
Oh, she did win. Okay, and Ribbit won, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's what's up. Trev said he thinks that's what I thought. Somebody said Sloskin lost. That's what I'm like.
I was looking at the Michigan, but no, Sloskin. No, I don't think Sloskin lost.
Go pull that up.
I have to. I'm gonna pull that up. Because that was the Genesee County page. She won. No. No, that was Genesee County.
But it's still back to a 4-4 split.
It don't matter. The Republicans took the House and the Senate.
Up by 400 votes. Okay, Dr. Tom Pedroni said you don't think. Because that's what I could have swore they were saying that today at physical therapy. I said she a Republican. I damn near fell out up there. I said, I voted. Now I can tell you who did win.
That's it, Mama Quill. That's it. That's the message for today. If you voted, you did your part.
Yeah, I stood in line, and this one was so crazy. You know how long the lines was packed?
No, I don't, because I had to walk right in and voted and walk right out.
No, it wasn't like that. See, I'm in a township. Man, that joker was packed. When I tell you,
with blacks.
Man, listen, let me tell you something. Not just black. It was a lot of black. That's why I was tripping that she lost Michigan. But when they said she was in urban communities, I was like, what the fuck is really going on?
When when we got up yesterday morning and we seen that post that they had James had put out there about all of them Trump signs over there at Hasselbrain. I've never seen nothing like that before.
Yeah, I'm going in. I'm with you, Tony Terry. I might be going independent, man. I sat up there on my mom. I went up there and voted. I can tell you, everybody, I voted for. It's crazy, but they put in. I didn't know she was gonna get whipped like that. Yeah, she lost that Muslim vote. Yeah, they said he won the first ward. That is unbelievable. But I guess the first ward, it was a lot of them over there who liked him. I didn't understand it. But I mean, it's going back to where we was at, family. It's a 4-4 split. Now, we played Ring Around the Rosie. Now we back to the 4-4 split. Who gonna stand on business over there? Who gonna break? Now, this is what we back at now.
They said this year was going to be the year of exposure.
Now I think back to where we at.
I think a lot of them was waiting for that, hoping that they could get that, that first ward seat, so they wouldn't have to make no decision. Yeah. But you got to make a decision now, and I personally don't think that council is going to hold out on that appointing somebody.
And then he went to Philadelphia too.
What are you talking about? We talking council? We talking Trump?
Go ahead. I'm just saying he won a lot of but this council. Yeah, but I mean, it's back. Flint City Council back to the 4-4 split. Who gonna fold? You know who the characters is that's finna run. You got AC Dumas. You got Kerry Nelson. You got the lovely Beverly Biggs Levy, and you got Rich. So you already know it's a 4-4 split. Jazzy Melody, good morning to you. Kenneth, good morning. Now, I'm just trying to listen. I'm just trying to see. And then the Democrats lose the Senate too, and the House of Representatives. Oh my God. All I do is ask for Miss Gladys, Todd, and Trevor, though. Y'all make sure, if I don't know if it's true or not with the Project 2025. I'm just saying, y'all make sure y'all look out. Tell them I'm one of the good ones. Jeff, what it do? No, bro, yeah. But see, they didn't understand a lot of the stuff that was going on. When I said America looked like it was about 90% Republican yesterday, I wasn't lying. Just Oil and Hand Body Solutions. Good morning to you. Okay, thank you. Hit that like button for us, fam. Okay, Trevor said he going to get, you know, against any tyranny. But like I said, we finna see now. But I think what you think cost the Democrats this election?
Not standing and really connected to the people who was voting.
Grassroots. I think when they shot that move, forcing her up there, and you know what I'm saying, put her out there when they had a convention, they should have picked the convention. This is where the Democrats are just retarded to me. You don't go, listen, they knew she couldn't win when she did it herself. They just thought everybody was going, this is what I be meaning about. What they did, they skipped the line with her. And you know what I'm saying? That's, man, Trump ain't run like he ran a solid campaign. He had so many flaws. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how a Neely wife won, to be honest with you, but it is
with 28,000 votes.
What I tell you,
over 28,000 votes.
That's what I'm trying.
Do we got that many people?
Man, that's what I'm telling you.
She got 6,000 in the primary and 28,000 last night.
Lois Fletcher and a good morning to you from Springfield, Ohio. I'm trying to tell you, Rob, it was a lot of them who were saying they was voting for Kamala were right there voting for Trump.
I mean, it's evident.
Man, I didn't know that the states went red like that. He came back, but you know, Trump 2-0 against women.
Maybe that's why they keep putting him up there.
Me 2-0 against him. Me 2-0. They keep playing with him, bringing him in like he finna lose. Shit. Well, you know what? Just, man, I don't know. I'm not. See, I'm not gonna say just put that on. Like, she couldn't get. Do you understand that they lost everything that was gained? Said Trump record against women is the same as Leon's. 2-0, unbelievable. Miss D, good morning, LaVar. Man, yeah, he tore her up, and people like that. I just don't blame us, black, and don't do that. Don't do that. Don't blame us for that. Miss Kariza, good morning to you. Don't do that. They said Governor Gregg, the Republicans took the Michigan House as well. Wow. Man, but you know what? Unbelievable. Well, they need to come back here and do some election checking up this way. Because you said 28,000 people voted for Cynthia. That did nobody get to talk to. Oh my God. Like if you listen, it's terrible. That's what I'm saying. The Democrats were sitting up here they played up to the ninth inning. And then good morning, Raymond, but we're gonna be all right. Listen, maybe this was God's signal us we'll get together now. We'll start focusing. Get your head right. But we back to this 4-4 split, Tony. And I seen what you're talking about. Yeah, I went right up in there and went straight down and take a Democrat. I wasn't playing around. Loom, it's a great day. We're gonna be all right. That's what I'm telling the family, be calm. We're gonna be all right. Shit, y'all acting like we ain't, like blacks ain't been up under some of the strangest presidencies in the world. We're gonna be all right. We're gonna survive. Might get a little rough. It is what it is. But let's see how it go first. We don't know who won the third ward seat because the way they play games. But I do want to talk about this though. How is Liddell running around here getting into it with people, hollering decorum? Y'all got the president of the first ward. What's up, Donnell Dumas, up here trying to fight people? Oh, facts. I agree with you with that Detroit Deshaun Fordham. You right on that, Marcus Field. You see what Marcus said, Trump won because people are starving to receive that -3 zeros below the penny stimulus check. Democrats don't care as long as the donations keep rolling in. Fact. That's what I'm saying. They blew this one. I blame this strictly on the Democrat. Yeah, we're going to be all right. They up here just, people like the world finna end. People acting like they're going to go over in London. They're going to be watching like it ain't nothing going to happen over there. Shit, you keep thinking you're going to escape what's coming. That's what's just killing me. Man. We're going to see if the council going to stand on business. It's coming back. That's all. It was like, the deal cut up, but I guess, Flint like what they like. Yeah, like you said, you can't blame the Democrats. America just, hey, primo el mundo. If the gas and the grocery prices don't go down, then you listen. We keep telling y'all, America is a male chauvinist country. You got to be real. They want a man running it. I don't know why everybody keep acting like this is something new. I'm not mad on what's going on. If you seen Hillary couldn't get in there, and she straight out and won through her primary. You know what I'm saying? And you mean to tell me that you was gonna sit up here, you cheated to get her across the finish line. And you didn't think that was gonna split some stuff up? That's what I'm so mad about it. Like they should have just had a convention, went to the floor, but really that was that holding it on. Oh man, women finna go hard on us fellas right now. That's what I was telling everybody yesterday. Cheap, except me. Because right now the women finna be mad. Good morning, Queen Anita. I'm just talking junk. Oh, Jay, they didn't, but this the thing. But she went through it and won hers. That's what I'm saying. You can't to me, it's like the Democrats be putting up these candidates, man, that they knowing. They should have just went ahead. They knew Biden should have stepped away back around February and should have said, I'm not gonna run because now you look at they playing. They playing Monday morning quarterback and saying, oh, Biden should have stayed in. That's what you know what I'm saying. I didn't want him to get. Good morning, Miss Spring, Heron. Trey, don't act like the Republicans be putting up here some I get it. Quit acting like they just be putting up here some stand-up candidates to come up in here. You can cut that out. They just on this one, the Democrats against Trump, they keep putting people up here that's not go. Only one who did it was Biden. I don't know why. And Biden done it, and you see what they was calling him, what they was calling Biden.
Oh yeah, Sleepy Joe.
Sleepy Joe, and he whooped him. That's what I'm saying. You might as well just went down with Biden. I keep telling y'all that. That's what Hey, y'all quit acting like Trump was the first thug. Now we're gonna stop that. Trump wasn't the first thug. Trump been many a thugs. But yeah, but I mean, you know what? It was probably it was listen. I'm just telling you. Marcus Fielder, I ain't seen nothing like this. I agree with you. As the first ward resident, someone said things are getting done on. So they rolling with the person, guess the person who's in. Guess Mr. Mays held the first ward in bondage, and now they're happy and free. I mean, that's what it sounded like. Ain't that what you got from it?
Yeah, absolutely.
I got that from the first ward when you certain ones was like, look, we was did this, and they like, shit, we getting something now. That's what I took from it.
They
like,
getting something. They say
right.
that he works with the first ward residents, and they evidently they liked it.
I agree with you with this, but we've been know the system, the court system is unjust. This ain't nothing new. That shit, you got political prisoners. What's up, Maxters? Yeah, I mean, it's. I look at it like this, man. When I seen, I'm being honest with you. I want to say it was over 1,000 people voted where I was at. Over 1,000 people voted where I was at. That's how I think it was. And you couldn't have told me that and I'm not surprised. Rodney Thomas, good morning. Only thing I can say is this: we ain't going back to the front. I want you to know that, Winters. We stuck in the back now.
We weren't going back if the other one won.
I know. We already have been sacrificed. I'm just telling you, but I'm just trying to see. Listen. I was seeing Vance on CNN. He wanted to cry last night. I was watching it this morning. You know how they make the clips and stuff. They was putting them out. And if you would have heard how Liddell cutting up, that's why I'm tripping. I'm looking at it like, man, they seen how Liddell was cutting up. I heard Liddell tried to start 2 fights up there. 2 fights up there yesterday.
Where was Leon?
He had his goons up there. Nearly brought the goons up there. It was crazy.
He was nowhere in sight of the madness, was he?
They said it was so many people, who said it was so many people with Leon shirts on at the polling place. See, when you got that money behind you and you don't put money behind your candidate, that's usually what's going to happen. Lauren, it's laws. There's different laws. There's laws for the Pope man. It is what it is. You know what? Carol fought a good race. It was just that you gotta really have money in this race. I'm not going to knock nobody who get out there and run. I'm not. But it's just that you would think residents would have been looking. What was the first ward? The ones who did vote, was they just like, oh, Liddell was up there when she was being disrespectful. I just had seen the video. The lady was talking about it that was recording it up at Hasselbrink. It's in Winter's group. And she was saying how Liddell cut up. And then I got a call this morning, and was like Liddell, the lady that was recording it, Liddell started cussing her out, all this and that. But this ain't nothing new, man. Liddell been doing this. Grace and peace, good morning to you. So Liddell been doing that. So it's like you knew. I don't know why people didn't think that Neely they was gonna fight this hard to keep that. That's why I kept saying cheat. If they cheated allegedly, let's just say if it was cheat, you think Neely was finna give up that automatically give up 5 votes? He was gonna let that. You know what I'm saying? But to me, okay, my good Muslim brother, walaikum salam, and tap back in. How many people voted in the first ward? I think it was probably a down year for the first ward.
Oh, I don't know how many people voted.
Trevor, how many people voted in the first ward?
I got the numbers for the election, but I don't know how many. What's the
for
total?
election?
I got Leon at 1,609 and Carol at 1,501.
Okay, it was 3K for the Trevor said he think 3K.
That's a little
Aubrey
over.
Collins, good morning to you. Man. Facts. I agree with Mama Quill on this. She said Carol held her on. Her problem was she had the people behind her, where Leon had a machine behind him. Facts. Did the I don't know how many votes did Miss Rose got? I don't know.
84.
Rose got 84 votes. So that still wouldn't have helped her, but it would have been close. They said they never showed the write-in votes for Rose or Clark.
Trevor kept putting a link to the Genesee County Elections Division in the chat last night.
I don't know what happened in the third ward. They ain't gonna say nothing on that, is it?
No.
We'll never know.
It's a lawsuit pending right now in appeals court to either preserve the ballots or
Clark had 3.
call a special election.
No, I think how the Democrats did handle that primary, it should have been Biden should have said something. Then you could have probably got somebody with this study trying to throw. Rose gonna continue to do the work. I'm gonna tell you that. Said it was 84 write-ins, but that's not to say they were all from Mrs. Monroe. I mean, listen, I'm just gonna say this. From what I'm looking at it, the people spoke in that first ward who they wanted. I mean, if it was some razzle dazzle put in, oh boy. What up, super producer? Yeah. I mean, we don't know nothing about the third ward. They keeping that so close to the vest is unreal. I mean, like, we ain't gonna never know if it was true or not. You know, good morning, Miss Eunice. We ain't gonna never know how. You ready to come on?
Whenever.
Huh?
Whenever.
Okay, I got you. You've been over there just living on your phone. Okay, Don, I heard Quincy had most votes from early voting before he passed to wake up. Yeah, well, we're going to try to find out. Good morning, find the brewer. I mean, we just like, listen, we're going to try to, we can do what we do. But right now, we don't want nobody to be mad or nothing, It is what it is. Maria Carter, good morning to you. Miss Beverly Biggs, good morning. She done tapped in with us. Good morning. Latoya Collins, good morning. You got anything you want to say, Winter?
I'm sleepy.
That's a lot.
Shouts out to ATN News Media Group and the greatest producer in the world, Spacey Sprockets. That's what we usually call him around here today. We don't want to call him nothing. We want quietness. Say,
Lay off the drugs.
your mama.
I don't care what lay off of them. That's that shit. That coming in and that great rough ain't it?
Listen, Trump won. I think we got to get to the point where we got to stop saying, like when our candidates don't win, they cheated, they cheated, they cheated. We shouldn't leave room to even say that they cheated. People should have been voting. It was a lot that could have been done different. Hopefully, we get it right the next time. That's just my way of looking at it. I can't really focus on Washington, D.C. when they stepping on my damn neck here in Flint. We need to get it right here first. I mean, everybody here in Flint was screaming 2025, Project 2025. Damn it, it's here. It's here already, though. No, as soon as Kamala got in. No, they didn't. It wasn't. It's a new voting base. It's a new day. It seems like to me, after looking at the whole world, well, not the world, but the country turned damn near red last night. People kind of tired of the same old political shit. I don't know. I don't know what went wrong. I don't know. But we gonna be all right. We gonna be all right. It's no use for the sad faces and the gloom. Like you woke up this morning, put one foot in front of the other, and keep fucking going. We gonna be okay. I was listening to the radio show on the way in here now. Like, don't cry, don't give up now. I want to go to bed and cover up your head. No, now is the time. They said Washington right now, Kamala, don't go into hiding. Put them damn executive orders into play. President Joe Biden, still the president. Lay out them executive orders. So when Trump do take office, this shit'll be tied up in court. And it'll take him a little bit longer to unravel it. It's like full steam ahead.
They did that voted down. I mean, the Democrats just do some of the worst campaigning. It was like the whole process. Like I said, they try to push her over the finish, but put her up there. She didn't have the full. You know what I'm saying? You got to see what you got. She didn't win in the primary when she done it her first time. When she went through it, when she called Joe Biden the rapist, when she was saying all when they was battling. You put that up there, and this is what y'all thought she was gonna win. And then we get caught up into, to me it was like playing we get the black vote. We're gonna put her up here. Used her to think that blacks was automatically gonna vote for her. That's what was so crazy, man. It was like, y'all should have let them duke it out, told Biden, look, man, you're not gonna run back. Oh, you should have just kept Biden up in there. I believe they hurt that sister more than they helped her.
I mean, I think it's a lot that it made that people should look at and revisit. I can really just speak about the black community. I don't know what went on in your community. I'm speaking for my community. Here, they're not really paying attention to them preachers anymore. And them church people anymore. Nope. They're not doing it. They all band together and we about to pray all the way to the White House. It didn't happen. You don't have as many people in church like you did. You got a new voting base. You need to connect to the ones that's voting. And just going to tell people to vote. You need to vote. You need to vote. You see where that got you? So I think it's the Democratic Party, or they need to revisit and get some things in order. But again, I can't worry about Washington, D.C. when we got issues here. If they already oppressing us here, okay, let's fix our local government first before we worry about Trump. Because it's a lot that we can fix here that would make our quality of life a little bit better. We seen that just riding through the second ward yesterday. We can't be mad because people voted for Trump and we got about 6 of them downtown. We see it already. It's like the boogeyman is coming. No, boogeyman already here. So put your big girl drawers on. We done been through worse, and we gonna make it out of this just like we did before. So now, Cynthia Neely, state rep Cynthia Neely won her third term. Is it the third term?
They more about Trump won and Cynthia Neely won.
That's what I'm saying. Let's focus on the shit that can.
28,000 people voted for somebody they never met.
28,480 to be exact.
That nobody never met. And you want me to believe that 28,000 people voted for her?
Well, they had over 100,000 people voting for sheriff, and I think Dominique Clemens got like 1,000 more votes.
Okay, you may be right on that. I was looking at Flint. I forgot to add. I was gonna say 100,000 people in Flint voted.
No, it's Genesee County map I was looking at. Like I was focusing local. So yeah, I did see where Slockin. It's real close, but you see, she dumped a lot of money in Pork Chop 3 into that. I mean, kind of ain't gonna vote for somebody got a bus named Pork Chop 3. You know, but again, back local, Leon Elamine, he won the first ward with 1,609 votes over Carol McIntosh with 1,501 votes. We can't blame Rose. We can't blame Rose. It's more than 3,000, 4,000 people. Let's just give them 4,000 people in the first ward. It shouldn't even have been this close. People still wasn't voting. Let's look at the obvious. It's not time for name throwing, mudslinging. Leave that shit over. That ended yesterday. We need to patch the city back together. Here. It starts at home. Quit worrying about the White House. Let's focus on our house.
What you were saying a second. First ward gonna see. Since if he in this seat, if the work he don't be doing the work and it stop, then the first ward gotta understand what it was. You got 26. That's all I'm gonna say. Because you already seeing fires. To me, I get it. The first ward, and I'm just gonna say this, and I know they're gonna be mad. They don't really care about Leon. And I'm not saying all the first ward, the ones that voted for him. They're not caring about if people can come down there and speak or not, if the residents getting throughout. They don't care about that. They did, you know what I'm saying? I get them. The parts of the first ward who getting something done, because all the first ward ain't getting nothing done.
Right.
Let's stop that now.
Right.
It's just them 1,000 voters must have be feeling in their area they getting something. So that's why Leon up in there. I guess they feel like they went through the Great Depression, how the mayor was keeping them suppressed. But I guess they like, we getting something. So we got to take something, and I get that if that's how they feel. But if you're looking at the grand scheme of things, is your guy going to still go along with people being throughout a council?
Well, you know what? Then they got 2026
that's what I
to get it right.
But that should let you know about the people who voted for them. They going along. Much as they going to try to say they're not going along with that, yes, you are, because you voted for him to continue on. See, a lot of people don't want to really tell it what it is, and I get what Bishop T. Priestley Flowers is saying.
Oh, what's up, Bishop from Cali?
Y'all is missing what he's saying. I'm gonna put it up here because y'all is really missing what he's saying. I get exactly what he's saying. Splitting votes and disunity would always produce a terrible end, and that's what this really was. It was disunity that was going on to cause really how this shit went down. Let's just be honest.
I agree. I totally agree.
And to people, really look at the disunity that was going on, that was going down. That's why I believe Carol didn't probably get a fair shake. Let's be honest. A lot of people didn't like who was bagging her in the city. And especially when they did that Saving Leon. I don't even know why that was Surviving Leon. That right there, I thought that was in poor distaste.
It didn't work.
It didn't. You could have did that before then. If you was gonna do it, you should have did it before then.
But see, I don't think it would have mattered. Most of the political party here in Flint, let's just keep it real. Everybody knew about that video. Okay, everybody had time to tell somebody about that video, show it to somebody. Then you got to look at Flint. Most people somebody that you can touch as soon as we walk out the building, that's probably a felon. We're not scared of felons. in Flint. So when you go and try to project felons as a bad group of people, you fucking up because that's Flint. That's most of your urban population. Let's just keep it real. We all know somebody that's been to jail, that's been to prison. So you don't go and isolate one group of people.
Because these are not your parents and our parents, voters right now.
Exactly. We are the voting base.
Yeah, and I think that's what people don't understand. Like, even when you say, "Listen, we know this justice system is crooked here. Let's quit playing the game. We know what's going on." So that fires what they study saying. Trump got this and that. Do you think America cared? That's just like when you heard grab him by the pussy, horse face. Do you think America cared? That's just like with Bill Clinton, him cheating. I knew that was crazy when they thought, but the Republicans, they learned from their lessons. I'll give them that. They learned from their flaws. Mm-hmm. Trying to bring somebody down from cheating when damn near I'm not just throwing nobody out in their heyday, damn near 90% of men have cheated.
Like Lorna said, and Lorna, I've been asking that. Do they really want these people out?
No, they don't. No.
You hear people do shit around here for likes and views, okay? Do they really want these people out of office? No. And y'all been through it with us, so y'all see.
But you see how hypocritical people is. Oh, Trump a felon. But when they tried to point Leon was a felon out there, you see how that worked for him. That's what you see hypocrite at. If you saying Trump a felon, then you couldn't vote for Leon then. Let's just be real. I don't care he got it expunged. You couldn't vote for him. Now you see where the hypocrisy at. It's who you like. And that's when people gotta realize on really what's going on. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep getting that double talk. No, there was people who liked the Leon. Matter of fact, showing was over 1,000 people who liked him. Only thing was y'all had a lot of people that was liking him that was in y'all camp. Now let's just be real. That's the foolishness. Like everything I'm saying is the ones who feel like they got something. Like I get it though. To me, it was a kick in the face to Eric May when you seen he been fighting against his administration that supposed to help everybody. This ain't how these people that's getting in, and this letting me know like how people is now, and people just gotta admit that. A lot of people didn't like. Let's just be honest. Didn't like Dr. Weaver. Didn't like Gill. That's what hurt Carol. A lot of people didn't like them. Let's just be honest. Mm-hmm. See, but it's election over. Ain't don't nobody want to say that. And I still say that they get a bad reputation when there's other people. Listen, we done seen this mayor. Everything he done, he don't get blamed for like Dr. Weaver and Gill don't got blamed for what they did.
Let's see, Neely is tapping into that white vote.
But I'm still saying, but even with them, they never see nothing wrong. You ain't heard no big issue about the Metro Boys and none of that.
Because it didn't affect people. Though it didn't affect their family. And we see that all the time across America. Until it actually affects your doorstep, you don't have that same feeling. You don't have that same fight until it's knocking on your door.
Yeah, it's not, but that's what I'm saying. She still got, and I think that's what it really was. The bestest thing. It was so much disunity on this side with certain people. It was you could see it spilling out how the different factions was.
But it's so much more.
Each other, they weren't even attacking Leon.
But it's so much more. Like it was. It's not only the first ward race. Kenyatta Dotson, if I'm reading the numbers right, Kenyatta Dotson, Swatson, and Miller made it to the mop board, but Ann Figueroa and Percy Whitmore didn't make it. I did. Linda Booz made it to the school board. She beat Chad Schlossler. Mary Hood won.
Look at this right here.
Clothier won.
Jeff Clothier.
Ariana Heath. No, he's out there in Grand Blanc. Yeah.
You see what Ivy said, felons should be removed from job qualification if the president can have a felon. That's what's contrary. I keep telling people that though.
And that's what they're saying. That's exactly what they're saying now. Thanks for that, IB. They're saying that now, like putting these executive orders into place right now. Student loans, Social Security, the felons. Put this into executive order now. Sign it into order. Okay, somebody said all he's going to do is undo it. Okay, well, let him undo it. We got to stop being scared to put stuff on the floor, put stuff in the law, even if we know they're going to come and undo it. Do something, right? So that leads me right back into the 4-4 split. We still scared, right? Chief Green hasn't returned anybody's calls. So I'm trying to see what's going to happen today. Are we not going to come? Because we can't say we're not scared anymore.
No, they should be, all four of them should be there, but it should be standing on business. No, you're not. We already know who the players
But the complaint
are.
was the police chief hasn't reached out to them. That public safety plan wasn't any good. I don't personally believe that all four on either side will face the risk of getting removed and not appointing anybody. Someone will break.
How you gonna be removed from not appointing nobody? Well, you know who the four players is. Let's just be honest. We know they won't carry. You got it. You know they don't want AC or damn sure not Miss Beverly Biggs. Let's just be real. What the mayor is. We know what the choices is.
Yes, so and Liddell made that clear when she posted the other day.
So the 4-4, it should be carry. You're not getting it, Rich. You're not getting it. Point blank. Stay deadlocked. I don't care if they stay deadlocked to May. That's standing on business.
Right. And that's how I agree with you.
Yeah, and that's all they got to do. It's non-negotiations. That's what it is. Mm-hmm. I guess won't nothing be getting passed.
Right. And that's how it should be done.
Yeah, and that's that. Y'all
but I don't think that anybody will I don't think that will happen. I don't think that will happen. They will keep saying you're breaking the charter, and then they'll bring the E&A board back up there, and somebody will get scared. Nobody wants to have a smear on their record.
Facts.
If they're going to seek higher political office, they're going to try to play both sides of the aisle. Someone will break. Who it will be, we don't know, because this is Flint, and the Lord knows anything can happen.
Oh yeah,
we got a deer as a pet in the hood, so anything can happen here in Flint. But somebody will break. It won't be tonight, so don't come in there looking for anything to happen tonight. As far as I've seen, it was a regular council finance committee agenda. Monday, fireworks. Monday is the first
so
council meeting.
The voting tonight to see who they're gonna pick. Ah, shit! What you coming for? This ain't no reason to show up for this.
I know.
It should be probably a 20-minute. I wouldn't come to this. Shit, the real job is on because ain't nothing passing. That's sending a signal. If I showed up, it'd be to leave.
Well, like again, people, it depends on what their ward wants. Like if people start getting council members start getting pressure from their ward. First ward just elected Leon in there, so they pretty much happy with what he doing.
Yeah.
Going by the votes. Second ward, she's still in there.
Yeah,
and the question was raised plenty of times. Do they really want her out?
But just think about this. She lied on the paper when she signed, and ain't nobody said nothing. That she lied and said she been here for a year.
The key word, Mickey, ain't nobody said nothing.
Yeah.
They knew.
Yeah. But I keep going back to Miss Inez Brown.
It was more people that knew. We can't put it on her.
Yeah, but she could have said something. Because Sister
we don't know if she didn't.
Since Audrey went to her, and they didn't do nothing. No,
we don't know if she didn't.
But a person said they went to her. Said they went and brought this up. Remember Inez Brown on her way going out, she said something.
Yeah, they need to clean up the voter roll.
And also we need to start doing things right.
So we don't know if she went back and brought it to somebody's attention.
But it's out there. You can see it. Shouldn't the state supposed to come in and step in and do something?
Them the same people got their foot on our neck. We can't go to the same people that's oppressing us for help.
But I heard the Republicans took over both houses of Michigan now. Maybe
we gotta wait till January.
Yeah, maybe they want to come in and check things out.
I mean, we got so many cancer cluster study. What happens to that?
I don't know.
Them is the executive orders they need to put in place.
See, like she lied on her campaign finance report too. All these rules Liddell broken. You mean to tell me ain't nobody saying nothing? Mm-hmm. Now that's just terrible. Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot.
Yeah,
I'm
and
telling
people
you,
voted, just
and there
not
was
for
so
her.
many people that was out. I'm telling y'all.
Right. The people have spoken, period. It's no use
Yeah.
to keep dragging this on.
Yeah, but that mean I
Third
don't want to.
ward.
But that mean I don't want to hear nothing on a national level too. I don't want to hear nothing from nobody. If we, I'm just saying this is how you play it real. Since the people have spoken, the nation spoken said they wanted Trump, so I don't want to hear nobody complaining about it. That goes both ways.
They
You
gonna
can't,
complain.
but they can't. But that's just like saying if you finna say the people have spoken for the first ward off 1,000 votes, and then the nation have voted in millions, you can't complain. Keep it
Because
real.
we know it's more than
But
it.
keep it
It should have
real.
been a lot more people than that voting. At the end of the day, people not voting.
Yeah, I'm just saying keep it real. You can't have it both ways. That's the only thing I'm saying. You can't be mad saying, okay, they elected a thug as a president. We elected some thugs on council.
But
Liddell.
we had before we even
But I'm
got
just
here. We
saying.
had Flint had a felon mayor before Trump was even thought about. Anyway,
how did that? But wasn't nobody mad at that because they liked it, Don.
Don was passing out money to everybody,
They liked
so
it,
he was
Don.
well received in the community.
But you see the hypocrisy is what I'm trying to say. You see, we'll
he
call
was
a
just like
hypocrite on
Trump.
this
Come
one.
on, Trick. Come do a little rap and dance for us. It wasn't no difference between Don Williamson and nobody else.
But you see how the people play it. Oh, he was a felon. America been electing felons. What are y'all talking about? Let's keep going.
Third ward, that seat is still unanswered and unaccounted for. We still got a ward without a voice.
Right.
The fourth ward, and they want to appoint. One side wants to appoint. The other side was hoping for a win for Carroll, so they wouldn't have to appoint. Now people got to make some decisions. Yeah. Now you will see Thursday. We've seen Carletta. We've seen this movie before. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday up until they hit them chairs for the next 6 days, they're going to be wheeling and dealing in the back room for that president of council, vice president of the council, and the finance chair.
So what you saying? Somebody going to trade. So you saying it's a possibility Kerry going to get on there?
It's a strong possibility.
It's a strong possibility Kerry
if they give whoever they want president and vice president. This is politics. This is the name of the game. Okay. You scratch my back, I scratch yours.
Okay.
Fourth ward, Judy. I mean, it ain't really that much over there. Who gonna beat her? They gotta find somebody strong over there in the fourth ward to take her out. We can't keep running the same person over there in the fourth ward because it ain't showed improved. Okay. Move somebody into the fourth ward like they do. Fifth ward, Jerry Winfrey Carter, most consistent one if you ask me.
Facts.
Sixth ward, Tanya Burns. Seventh ward, Candace. 8th and 9th. You got 4 wards. Them people gonna call 6, 7, 8, 9. They gonna call 1 through 5. They may get some calls.
I don't know who this question for. I think is it for me or you. First of all, I'll give a shout out to Tia Harris and for you and Sheena B. Get all them two-faced people out that surround people that y'all know y'all really not with. That's the first thing Flint needs to do. That's what you do need to clean up. I'll say it. Because it was people that was running around, wasn't even liking people, and was over there in their camp and was voting for other people. That's the first thing with the disunity. Once you get these two-faced people out, you'll clear up a lot of the disunity. But
they're never gonna go away.
You gotta get the two-faced people out. That's what's really ruining Flint. It's too many backs. You'll see the games that they play. They'll talk about each other or get over here, talk about this person and doing this, then go vote for this person. A lot of these people love what Neely administration doing. They just running around these. I just think they listening and giving it back, taking information back. Because any way you can vote for somebody that's voting in lock with the mayor, you got to be a damn fool.
Let me try to answer the question. Where's the question?
That's my point. That's where I'm at. How you get the disunity?
Well, first, I don't think the disunity.
Right here. What's solutions? Anytime you're trying to help the people.
I don't think the disunity will ever leave. I mean, let's just be
Yeah.
realistic. We're going to have disunity. We're going to have people that don't get along with each other wherever we go in life, whatever step we
But
take.
have you seen
This is
people
politics.
play with each other, be over here, but really over here liking this
Yes,
person?
I have. I've been dabbling in politics for a long time. Back before this, I was in the union. So I've seen this forever.
So what do you call it?
Life. You're never going to get nobody in your life that's going to be 100% with you. You need to work. One person can't change the whole narrative and unify. No one person can do that. You got to work on yourself. It comes from within.
Oh, so basically what you saying, you could, so you cool with the backbiting, so you can
I never said that.
That's what
I
I'm
never
asking
said that.
So how would you
Politics
deal with that?
is a game.
But
You got to have thick skin. You got to learn how to play the game if you're going to be in it, and you got to have thick skin. It's no answer. It's no answer. If you had an answer, if they had an answer for unifying people, we wouldn't be sitting here today.
Nah, I ain't gonna.
It's no answer. If somebody has an answer on how to unify people, put it up there. Let's see. Put it up there right now. How do you unify people? If we had that answer, the world would be at peace.
I just find it funny though how we pick and choose like what we be calling. Because I'll be sitting up, down, and seeing. I just see it, but I'm gonna keep it to myself. But I'm just gonna stay away from the fake.
Right, Alan. Any city where there's millions of dollars, politicians will become corrupt. Period. It's always gonna be disunity.
Nah, but I know it ain't because
right now they've been fighting since the Bible days.
Nah, I'm just saying, far as what I'm saying today, but I just see the funniness, man. I can see it how people is. We picking and choosing. Because, like I say, it's coming down to this FBI. It's so many people want to hold relationships with people without telling the truth. But I get it.
That's life, Mickey. Nobody's going to ever be 100% true to you or tell you the truth all the time.
I get it.
You put on your shoe on your left foot, put the other one on your right foot, and keep moving.
No, that's why I don't. That's why I guess I do the way I do, how I move.
Thank you, Juwan. Everybody up here, it's no unity in politics. It's no unity. There you go.
I wasn't talking about the people that's playing the pop. I'm talking about the people that's on the sideline. I ain't saying nothing. I wasn't talking about nobody running.
And that's what I was saying.
But I know it's not. I know you're not being truthful right now, so I'm not going.
How am I not being truthful? You never in life. It's like you want to live in this fairy tale bubble where everybody is just going to unify and become nice. That's never going to be in politics.
That's what you took from what I'm saying.
Yes, you're like, oh no, that ain't gonna happen. No, you got two-faced people. You're gonna have two-faced people your whole walk of life. Are you not gonna have two-faced people your whole walk of life?
I'm talking about dealing with them.
How do you deal with them?
No, you be the one. We gotta get rid of them. Now let's.
Yes, I do. Okay, yes, I do.
How you not
I don't want them around me.
So you just said, but that's how you can deal with
them.
Yes,
right but they don't have to be around me. I can work with people, and they ain't gotta be sitting in this chair next to me, Mickey. That's why you got Democrats and Republicans. If you in politics, you got to work with both sides of the table. We see it every day. It's not going to be a kumbaya. You going to have to work with people that don't fucking like you if you out there in that corporate world, period. You going to have to, them powers that be downtown, uptown, Tim Herman. You got to work with them people. We talking about two-faced people. We talking about people.
I'll break it down. So right now you can go do business with we can go back and do business with Weaver with no problem. You can go back and do business. It won't be no beef or nothing. That's basically what you're saying. We can go back.
We already was. We had people here that was connected.
No, so we can go back. So really, we should be able to go back and do business because it's like you're saying.
You're not listening to me.
I am listening. I like I say, we pick.
You're emotional when it comes to this politics. You can't.
I am. Like I said, I see what I see.
Yeah, you got to agree to disagree. Period. Bishop T. Flowers, each and every one of us have to play a part to avoid being a part of playing a major role in the disunity and do our best to fight unity into the community, just like the Fab Five stay unified, and they will.
As they should. That's all I'm saying. You see unity on the other side when you saying it ain't. That's because it's not no unity on the other side. If somebody break off, it's not no unity. That's the only point I'm making. You seeing one side now how to stick together. But you seeing another side that don't because it's too much backbiting. Is it backbiting going on the other side?
It's backbiting going on both sides. It's backbiting going on
Well, they
everywhere,
holding
Mickey.
theirs better together over there. I can say that much. They
Yeah, you
holding theirs
can't wear
together
your
better over
emotions
there.
on your
How is that
sleeve.
where emotions just speaking?
Phone lines are open if you guys want to call in.
Block Trevor today.
810-610-7851. That's not being a unifier by blocking Trevor.
It is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
The world is not in there. Oh, let me turn the phone on. 810-610-7851. If you guys want to call in, let us know what you think about what's going on. Let us know, since you all have been here from day one through this journey with us in Flint. What do you think? I'm dying to know. I
think, Trevor?
I can't really. I didn't been through too many elections. I don't know what to feel really. This is it. This is what it is. You can't go back and change it. And I think that was a great question by Tia Harris. You gotta unify. You gotta bring solutions. First ward over there need to unify the most. The second, the whole council, the whole city. I get it. But it's never gonna be a kumbaya and everybody holding hands. They tried that. They already tried that this time by getting everybody together, allegedly, for Harris. That didn't work. I don't think this is for the bump. How can you unify with devils? You can't. You can't. But the thing about it in politics, you don't know who the devil is.
Don't believe that turn up. They know who it is. It's that FBI. A lot of people be friends with the devils, and that's the problem. But it is what it is. We hear it all the time. I do business with the mayor.
And that's right. Just do business of the city. Forget who you like or dislike. Get your personal feelings out of decisions that are made to benefit the city.
But what if it ain't no decisions been made to benefit the city? How you do business of the city?
What?
I said if the business of the city is not benefiting the residents, how's you doing business for the city?
You gotta vote them people out.
No, I'm just going by what Harletta said. What was just said. Just do the business of the city. That garbage contract was business of the city.
Because we got so many personal feelings on council right now. All 9 of them are not gonna get along. 8 of them that we got now.
If it took 5 or 6 votes, I'm just saying on that garbage contract, you didn't need. They didn't have the 9 votes. I'm just saying, was that garbage contract that good business for the city? That's all I'm asking. Just a yes or a no.
No, that wasn't good business.
How can you say just do the business of the city if the business is not really benefiting the residents of the city? Because that's what they've been doing. They just been doing the business of the city. So I'm saying, how is that benefiting when you already got a 5 vote? He'd already had his 5 or 6 votes, the mayor. So the business that they did, how did that help the city? Is what I'm asking.
It didn't. What are you saying? The garbage contract didn't help the city.
I'm just saying, but then that goes back to how you just get on there, just say, just do.
She's saying like that's what council should do. Like, if you really focus in on the residents, if you really doing it, what's good for the city, then you will get the right things passed. We know that this council not passing the shit that's good for the city. We know that.
That's what I'm saying.
So you need people downtown that's just gonna do the business of the city. I don't understand what you're saying.
I don't get how they gonna do the business of the city.
That's what I'm telling you, because they bringing too much personal shit down there.
I'm telling you, the personal stuff was between 3 or 4 individuals.
No, it's not. They all got crews, Mickey.
You had the mayor getting everything he wanted to. You saying they all got crews, but I'm just showing you all the way it's been voted. Has this been helping the city? Is all I'm asking. It only became a problem right now since the Quincy Murphy, timely death. It only became a problem. We're seeing the dysfunction now. As far as Leon winning that first ward seat, it wasn't no surprise that he got it. If we going back to who gonna be that 3rd ward, who gonna break over and flip over there. Only thing I'm saying, if them folk can stay together, this folks should be able to stay together. I'm going to Virgo City, Nancy Adam. You know what? You're right. If you exclude the residents, you move in the city for. That's what it seemed like. To be honest with you, I want to see what it. We've already lived through a Trump term before. I'm not frustrated. You know, he got in. I went and voted. I just, but I wasn't crazy in thinking that America was gonna vote a woman in. But I got up there and went and voted like everybody else cast my vote. Well, you welcome. You welcome, Harletta.
So let me see what's on the agendas for today for council. Okay, this must be. Are you calling for the bump? Okay, hold on 1 second. Good morning. You've been bumped in. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, 18, this is Jeremiah.
Hey, Jeremiah.
I just want to say congratulations to Carol McIntosh. She ran a good race, even though she didn't win the seat. But what else is going on up there? Like I heard people was arguing at the polls yesterday.
You said what?
People were arguing at the polls yesterday or something like that.
Oh, I wasn't there, but I put the video in Flint Politics Reboot.
Yeah. What they gonna do about the third ward?
Right now, they still got a lawsuit going to preserve the ballots until they get a special election. So we're just waiting on a judgment.
But like I said, Carol McIntosh ran a good race. All right.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yep.
Bye. So I'm going back. I'm trying to find the agenda for tonight. Okay, so it looks like they got finance, legislative, and governmental ops. Again, Miss Gladys, Jonathan coming tonight. We don't know who's going to be there or who's not going to be there tonight. 5 o'clock it starts. It's going to start with the finance. And on the agenda for finance committee, hold on, here go another call. Good morning. You've been bumped in. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, this is Angie Mack. How y'all doing?
Hey, Angie.
Hey, I just want to say, we always screaming the kumbaya and we always wanting things to be like leveled and fair. And the world that we live in and the society that we live in, we keep breaking our hearts because we really do expect that. We really do expect for people to play fair, knowing that just because we play fair, knowing that they're not going to play fair. There's no way for Tanya and Jerry and JJ and
Dennis.
And Dennis. Sorry, Dennis. To make everything fair is not up to them when the agenda from the beginning was not to be fair. They're right now, those 5 or the 5 that was up there, agenda wasn't to play fair. And so we're asking Jerry and Dennis and all of them to make it fair. So that means that we want them to play along and go along with Liddell and them. Like, that don't make sense to me. Because that's what I'm reading in the comments is that we need to all get along and do what's better for the people. That's not going to happen when the agenda is to take from the people and continue to make them poor, to make the rich richer. That's what I keep saying. That's just like when you go out of the country or out of town or to another city. It's the same thing is happening. They're continuing to push the agenda to continue to keep the poor because that brings in more dollars and more investment and is making the rich rich. The agenda isn't to help the people. If the agenda was to help the people, then the ARPA funds would have been used properly. It would have helped the people. It's not helping the people, not even in the long run. I could agree with Liddell's them plan if the agenda was to help the people in the long run. Nothing that they've done has helped the people in the city for the long run, not even with the mental health, because you didn't even really need to give the mental health dollars, didn't even need to come from the ARPA funds. There's so many dollars and so many grants for mental health. Like, we just paid for more mental health people and resources that we didn't even really need to, millions of dollars. Why do we need to have more mental health if you help the people for the things that they're going crazy about, like housing and trying to pay their water, and like those are the things we keep allowing them to put band-aids and say, here, we're helping the people because we're giving them mental health dollars, but we're not helping the causes of the mental health issues. So if the agenda isn't to help the people, how can we hold those for responsible and say it's time to be kumbaya? Fuck that. We always do that. That's why we ran into a burning house with MLK. He wanted to make peace with unpeaceful people, with unpeaceful reasoning and unpeaceful stances. There's no way to do it until all of them are on the same level. It's always going to be a rocky mountain. And that's just how I feel. So all they can do is fight and protest for the people. And I agree with them. Until we get what we want, we're not going to participate. And we have to understand that there's no kumbaya right now. There's no kumbaya. And that's my thoughts.
All right. Thank you,
Thank
Angie.
you, Angie. You made the best question of everybody today. All I've been hearing is a lot of people in their feelings. They friends. I'm telling you, it's the FBI. It's just how you see Flynn is. It's, like I said, people can be mad at Trump. I see already how they want to blame about Kamala Harris losing, but don't nobody want to be real. She was never gonna win. If Hillary Clinton couldn't win, what made y'all think Kamala was gonna win?
Well, we asked that question months ago and damn near got our heads chopped off when we said, is America really ready for a black woman president? We got our answer.
Facts. That's why, like I said, that's why I ain't listening to none of these people, man. I see for myself, family. Like, I ain't gonna get up here and just lie to y'all. I see the BS that's behind the scenes. Everybody acting like they was for certain people to get up in there. They was not. They just not gonna tell y'all the truth. Like, I'm not gonna sit up here and just lie. I know a lot of people that was for Leon, but it ain't no bad thing. I'm just saying, if y'all sitting up here want to, you call a spade a spade. It's just, you know what I'm saying. You just can't, when you go. I bet you, Carol, sit back down and rethink this. She'll understand what would happen. You just got to be careful who you calling friends, who you letting in your campaign. To me, it's really the outside people. You know, everybody want to see, whoever got the ear of you. You know what I'm saying? That's what they want to do. That's how you really seen with the first ward. I give the mayor this much credit. He had some things pop off that when you seen the people saw the little justice that they was getting, they forgot how Eric had been fighting for them. That's really what this is. When you saw all the justice how Eric had been fighting, to me, it's like a slap in the face to Eric, to be honest with you. Like, all the way he was fighting, and for all of them the turn where you seen when he was fighting down there for the people to talk. That's what I'm saying. But like, don't nobody see that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if the vote for him was to keep the same things what's going on, you can get throughout. You can get put out. He's saying he keeping Liddell. He ain't never once voted. So I feel like this for them people, and we know who they are. That y'all voted for Leon, you and I understand maybe y'all neighborhood was hurting, but the water still ain't fixed. Y'all praising on because you got some houses, got some stuff done. But what about the entirety of the first ward? That's what all need to be told too. Yeah, I give it up. You know what I'm saying? But it was so much to that Mark Hutchinson. Like I say, this whole thing, if y'all really knew how much little BS was going on behind the scenes, it's just terrible, man. Like I say, I will be blocking certain people today on my phone. So if I blocked you and you wonder why there's no disrespect, I just see you on a bump. You know, if we never speak again, I ain't mad neither. That's why I'm with it. I'm finna just get away from people.
What did Dennis say? No, where Dennis at? America is ready for a black woman president, but they aren't ready to be replaced by illegal immigrants that get more support than citizens.
They ain't gonna speak on that though, but that goes back to the Democratic Party.
They tried to cover that up. They didn't really put it out there. I seen where somebody else said, if you
Trevor,
ask
leave
me
me alone.
If you ask me why I voted for Trump, somebody said we spent too much time, not us per se, but America spent too much time pointing out his flaws and not actually pointing out her policies. So that's interesting.
It just is what it is.
St. Louis, what's going on?
Mickey, I want to. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, Mickey. Winter, Mickey, this for you. What Winter just said is true. You have to work. If you're in a corporate office and you know you making damn good money, and you know you're in the office with people that souls ain't right, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna quit your job because of them and miss out on your money because you know they are corrupt as they want to be? You can work with them, but you don't have to be them. And I believe that's all Winters was saying. You can work with them, but you don't have to be them. But it is what it is. He won. We still got to move on.
That's right.
We still got to live our life. Regardless, we got 4 years. We can't go back and change it. We just got to keep it moving. And when I was asking Trevor about the 4-4 votes, the split votes, and he explained it to me that the governor have to make the decision on who they're going to have sitting in their seat. So does that mean that Neely is going to tell the governor who he wants? And it is still going to be 5-5? Stop. But it's a lot to think about, a lot to process, and it is what it is.
That's true. All right. Thank you, St. Louis.
But y'all, we gonna make it.
We are. We strong. We gonna make it. We woke up. They act like all the TVs and it's gonna be gone today.
I was talking about
because right now it's just a little sting. You know, we didn't expect, but let it roll. We're gonna have to let it roll off like water and keep it moving.
That's it.
Facts.
But y'all have a blessed day.
You too. Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Primo, if I say anything against anybody, I get in trouble. You know, I don't supposed to say nothing. I just supposed to, you know, turn on the cameras and put. If I have a thought, it goes against the grain.
What is you talking about?
I'm talking to Primo El Mundo. He was talking to me. He said, anytime white people get a butt hurt if I have an opinion, they take it so personal. But Primo, see what they don't want to tell you. A lot of people love that this mayor's in. A lot of people benefiting from this mayor in. I'm not crazy. Like, I know people finna cry about that Trump finna come in. People who probably had deals with Kamala Harris probably not finna go down. I get this thing. I'm not crazy. That's why I be acting like people like they so smart. Like I'm just naive. I don't know what's going on. I just know when I see fake people around. And people act like they don't see that when it be fakeness going on. This really what it is. You can separate fake people. But I don't know what everybody acting like we don't know how to separate from fake people.
Well, if you separated yourself
just
from
crazy.
fake people, you'd be in a room by yourself.
No, that's a lie.
You probably be 3 more people in this political world.
I'm talking
yes,
about
you
in
would.
general.
You trying to mix
like
the world with politics? Which one are you talking about? Politicians or the world
Won't
itself?
you just listen, then you can understand what I'm talking about.
Okay, let me listen to
but
you,
I
man.
was saying I never talked about none of the politicians. I'm just saying the fake people that be around. Listen to what I'm saying. I never said the politicians. That's just like you might have a couple of your friends around who I don't fuck with, right?
Do you have to deal with them though?
Yeah, no. That's what I'm.
That's my point.
That's the point I was making. I said when that comment the T said like, how can you change it? I said if you get fake people from around, you can clear a lot of that madness up. That's why they say you cleanse your circle out. When you get people that be running over here and running over there like them click jumpers, that's what's going on. You had too many people going back and forth.
But Mickey, it's just like a job. You have a boss at your job that you don't like. No, let me finish
but
this time.
Not a job though.
This is a job. Some politicians, it is a job. And you got fake people all around you that you don't like at your job that you go to when you a senator, the president, congressman, or anything, even a ward council person, a trustee, down to a school board member. You're going to go work with them fake people. That don't mean you got to bring their asses home with you.
That's the point that I'm making. You keep conflating two.
Oh, you saying how we got to get rid of the fake people? How?
You get people from, yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can stop that. That's like I'm moving people from around me. That ain't no how you get, yes, you can. This ain't like, if these people, if this not a job, and I'm just, you having people around. I know there's plenty of people, listen, it's people up here you wouldn't interact with. You come in, do your show, you leave,
and I take my ass home.
Did you interact, but did you have them around you? So how you telling me you can't do that now? People, you can't do that whatever you're doing. You can't, separate the two. I'm not talking about. I'm
telling you, I can. You saying that you got to get rid of all the fake people.
You do. Them flip-floppers. Alan,
come on, jump on in. Welcome to the bump. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Well, good morning, Winters.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mickey.
Good morning.
And good morning to the A10 family. This is Tia Harris calling from the First Ward in Flint, Michigan. I wanted to weigh in on the question that I proposed. And the question that I proposed, it was not for kumbaya. It was not. It was simply stating what Winters was saying. How do you at least try to work with what you have, and I'm talking about on the council, to try to do what's best for the residents, to at least get some work done for the residents. My question was not for y'all to sit down and be able to break bread and eat together and come to each other's homes. It's not that at all. It's just like she mentioned when you're working in a workplace. You can work for a boss that you dislike, but when you got babies to feed, bills to pay, are you going to not go to work because you don't like that boss? No, you're going to go to work and do your job and try to be as peaceful as you can so you can get home to take care of your kids and pay those bills. That was my question when I posed it in the chat. Not so that we can sing kumbaya. No, not at all, because there are going to be people that you dislike. You're going to like people's ways, dislike people's ways. Like I told y'all before, I love everybody, but there are people that I dislike. And it's because of their ways. So it's not about having a kumbaya moment, but it is about maturing past your emotions, maturing past your feelings to get the business done for the residents. And I'm not talking about the business of the city. I'm talking about the business for the residents. Take care of the residents first, then work on the business for the city. Because we see the business of the city being done, but the residents are being left out. And the same process and thought process applies when you're talking about the First Ward. It's not that people have turned their back on Mays because Mays fought for us and now, we're shooting in his face. No, it's not about that at all. It's about working with who's in that seat to try to continue to have work being done. And it takes time. It takes time to move through a ward. That's why certain pockets in the ward work is being done. It takes time to move through that. So if we're really going to be for real and have the real, honest conversation, let's be really real about it. And there was a lot of division. It still is a lot of division going on behind the scenes. Absolutely. Absolutely it is. And until people really sit down and have the real conversation on what they can do to try to move to move together, a certain segment of people, because everybody is not going to come together, because you got people who just don't like themselves. So therefore they can't like nobody else. And they want to stay stuck in their ways. But let's try to steer the conversation to what can we do to bring resolution to the table, to bring some answers to the table, and stop rehearsing the problem. That's where I'm at with it. So having said that, I'm going to excuse myself because I do have to dip out, but I just wanted to call in to clarify my question.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Tia.
All right, y'all have a good one.
You too.
And I'm standing on what I said about fires who voted for Eric. You know, when you that vote, regardless how they feel about it, I don't care, because you've been seeing how the first ward been voting since May's been gone. So if you think you're gonna get a change of heart, has he talked about the water? About the water being clean? Can anybody explain that to me?
Ain't none of them talked about the damn
I'm just
water.
saying though, but have you? But all I'm going is about how I seen you been voting. So when they talk about let's get the work of the city done, getting a couple houses, like I get it. It's not what it's gonna be. 72 houses did. If you can fall for that poppycock, you know what I'm saying? We can all get up here and you know, call and say good speeches and say all this and that. But his voting record is it's showing you what it is. You mean to tell me when they went and voted, they mean to tell me voting him in was going to change, he was going to have a change of heart. There's no knock against him, but was he going to have a change of heart from Liddell them? Because let's be honest with the whole question is, it was to stop how Liddell is treating the residents. Let's just be honest. And was his voting going to stop Liddell from getting that 25,000, that 50,000 from Cypress Park? See, we got to be real on what's really going on. Until we quit all this lying and saying this and saying that, we seen how Liddell, Judy, Quincy at the time, Candace, we seen how they voted, how this city been running. So you telling me that because he voted in now, he finna change?
I haven't heard anybody say that.
I'm just trying to say, but when you saying we got to work with people, I'm already saying with the work that you're doing, how many more times you supposed to keep smacking my face before I see what's going on? People, he was there when he seen Paul cuss out what's and that. Let's quit acting like we ain't been saying what's been going on.
But you just said earlier that you kind of understand the first war, how they've been
oppressed but I'm bringing
so long.
But I'm bringing up how we watching the residents who come down. And when you saw Miss Taylor, so all these people who be saying, "Oh, I Miss Taylor this and that," but when you can sit up here and watch this council person, then better eye. Let's just go back to this. We're gonna be real with it. What happened October 14th? Did he say anything about it?
No.
But yet, the first ward them just set up here, the residents, y'all voted for this. See, anytime I can see a person trying to defend something when I'm looking with my own two eyes, listening with my own ears, and you trying to convince me that let a person get in. We seeing what's going on. He not going against the grain.
But somebody had made a statement, and I forgot who it was a long time ago, when they were like, most of the people that's down at the chambers can't vote for the ones down there that they're trying to get out. So they not catering to them. Leon not catering to where was he at yesterday?
Listen, I get it. You right. I'm not tripping. It's just I'm just looking at.
That's it. Let's see what happens.
But this the thing though. If we can get up here and criticize, let's just be honest. If I can get up here, if anybody can get up here, we can criticize Tanya on her voting or doing this. I got the right to and looking at other things. If we seeing how voting is, that's all we going by.
We criticize all of them.
That's all I'm saying. People, you cannot convince me when I've been saying how you've been voting. He gonna get a change of heart and go against. October 14th. What about when Liddell, was he even here? Was Liddell when she was cutting up? We'd have seen so many times that this brother, I'm just saying from Liddell to, from Candace to and Judy. You mean to tell me they finna get in here and gonna change, and you can justify that?
I don't think anybody said that.
No, but I'm just going by the call when Tia just calls, like, give him a chance, let's see what it's gonna do. He done showed me what he done so far.
He showed you, but he showed her a resident that can vote for him. He showed her a different Leon. He got her vote. He's not looking for your vote. So he looking for her vote.
But then, so we can't. So once again, just like we heard AC Dumas, because I remember you said this about McFadden. He spoke for so that one person speak for all of the first ward.
I never agreed with McFadden.
No, I'm just saying, but I'm using the same criteria. Remember how did McFadden speak for all of the for Oak Park?
Yes,
remember, he got scrutinized.
And I didn't agree with that.
And that's the only thing I'm saying. I don't agree with that. I'm just saying, like when I heard Tanya say, remember because I came on here and said I'll be a man. Say what I said when she said I can work with the mayor. I'm like, how you gonna work with him? How can you work with the devil when you already know what it is?
Because she's playing politics right in our face. Tanya don't want to be no fucking councilwoman for the rest of her life. Okay, we know that. Let's put it into perspective. She know if she want to go higher, she got to look at bigger, both sides of the aisle.
But I was just using that as an example. That's what I'm just saying. I don't want to go off far up. I was just using that as an example. I ain't going to, whatever her future endeavors is, that's between her and her team. I'm just saying on this, when you seeing the people getting through all, you seeing people getting arrested, you can't do this and that. Kawanda, I mean, for holding a sign, and this the person that, so come tomorrow, if Kawanda holding a sign up, and the deal get
come 5 o'clock.
So I'm saying, so Kawanda shouldn't be getting through all. He gonna speak up and not say, because this is what we seeing. From when we seeing this is what we seeing, that he gonna have a change of heart. He finna come in and start speaking on the water. He finna stop just saying being a yes vote for everything to come through the deal with. I'm just saying this is what the first ward. I'm just saying this is what the first ward has spoken. I just want to see. I just want to see. I just want to see, because then I don't want to see nobody if Miss Taylor get cussed out again by Paul. Don't go up there running and saying, oh, I love Miss Taylor, but when I'm sitting up here saying your council, the person you voted for, acting the way he act, like you go back, do they really want to see change?
And he said it. That was too messy. He wasn't getting it, and they still voted for him.
That's all I'm saying.
It goes on. We just gotta let it play out. If they wanted Leon, ain't shit we can do.
I'm just saying, but I'm not mad that. Listen, fam, I'm not mad that he in. I'm just, when I be seeing what irks me when you try to defend it. You know what I'm saying? When you try, I get it, because I believe give a brother a chance. I was on here to defending the brother the other day when I said show you how I play the ball. When they did that surviving Leon, y'all didn't hear me say I agree with that. I said that was wrong. On that case, if I'm such a hater, I would have put that out there, because it was offered to get it did here first to show you how real I am. That was offered to be did here first. I'm just looking at if I can call out this person, I'm gonna call out another person. It's just to me, and that's what I be meaning. It was people that I think that was around that really I get it. They supported Leon. To me, I'm just saying they can see it however they want to see it. It's just, in my humble opinion, that the stuff that Leon been letting the residents, he been going along with 99% of what Liddell been pushing. And all I'm saying, if you seeing this, how could you go vote for that? Like, how could you go vote? It's not, I'm not saying he a bad person. I'm just, when you seeing everything that's been going on.
But they not seeing it. We, at any given time, we'd never had more, unless it was something big going on down there at council meeting. It may be 30 people.
But still, I don't care if it was 5.
But just using that little piece right there, that it may be only 30 people down at council at any given time on a regular day, knowing that we got 9 wards. Okay? That 30 is not representing that first ward. So all of them 4,000 people that may have voted yesterday, or 3,000 plus the absentee ballots, however, they not down there. They not, everybody don't have Facebook, YouTube. They not seeing the meetings. They going on what certain people be telling them. And it worked.
No, it do. That's why I'm just saying, no, I'm just being honest, Kiki. It's just how I'm seeing it. When I'm seeing people getting put out, old women being called bitches, let's just be real. When you seeing all this lawlessness going on, it's like,
then you stand up and do something. It's the change got to come within you. Well, you can't make nobody else change.
You're right. So I don't even know why we do this every day. This is really dumb. Like
we a news media group. You putting your emotions into it, Mickey. See, look at you now. You mad? You turning away, grabbing your phone.
Damn, that's how. Okay, I got it. I want you to have no emotion.
Look at you. Look at you. Look at you.
You're right. Be able to handle it.
I did. I handled it early when you said you wanted them gone. It's not a big deal. What is you so? What is you doing over there? Like what? Talk. We having a conversation. You gonna sit here and really tell these people that come and watch us every day, what are we doing this for?
Yeah, it is. If you said get out there and do something, what am I doing? You act like I wasn't doing nothing. That's what I'm saying.
What are you talking about?
Oh my goodness. Lumi, it's gonna be all right, brother.
Oh, I'm fine. It's nothing wrong with me. I'm just asking him a question. It's over. It's done. It's nothing we can do. They gotta use what they got to get shit going. It's to me, all 9 of them need to go, and we need to start over plus the mayor. And I done said that before, because when they get 9, they not all gonna get along. This council has proven to us time and time again that they can't work together. So if they can't work together, how in the hell they gonna work with us and do what's right by us if they can't get it right between them? They are fucking leaders. We're not the leaders of this city.
You know what? Oh wow, baby. People first, the second one. I get it. I don't feel bad, to be honest, Christy. I'm just saying, you can't have a different opinion, Bishop T. Priestley Flowers. It's just funny. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. It's just funny. Everything. It's just, to me, it's just funny. But I get it. No, I'm here for myself.
Are you calling for the month?
Stop that. But it's just a lot of fake stuff I see.
Good morning. What's your name and where you calling from?
This is No, You're Right, and I'm calling locally here from Flint.
Hello.
So, greetings. I can't really hear what's going on in the background because I don't want the echo. And what I would like to do first is thank you all for coming on here every day. And it may be feeling like you aren't making a difference, but just like on the bigger picture, I really appreciate you all. And it's just been more recently that I have been chiming in. And you all bring the story that we aren't going to see on the evening news. And what I would like to say, as far as the first ward, something that I saw, I think a lot of, I could be wrong, I don't know what the results were as far as the early voting and the mail-in voting. But what I did see is, even prior to the surviving Leon, when the video actually started circulating, I did see and hear from a lot of older residents in the first ward. They had already cast their ballot and they wanted to figure out how to squash their ballot and, so that they could take that vote back. Something else that I did want to point out is yesterday, the polls were packed and everything. What was going on in my mind then is, even if just this room full of people showed up to council to remind them who they work for, too much is being left in their hands. Yes, there's a big machine, just like on the national and the federal level, but it's going to be up to the residents. It's going to be the messiness and all of that, but all it would take, I believe, is a decent number of residents that are like-minded. Mickey, you showed some emotion. You can't, if you truly care about this place, you can't really keep the emotion out of it. And it's really sad that what's going on here, but at some point, the residents are going to have to take their own house back because and stand on. Now, this is something that I'm learning. It shows know your rights. And, a lot of time that particular conversation I never really got into, but that's what I've been really focused on not only on the local level, but on the bigger level, regardless of who gets into these seats. The government works for us. And something that I do want to say as well, when we take a look, especially as people of color, that Declaration of Independence 1776 that we think does not apply to us. In the very beginning, it says, "For all men are created equal and granted unalienable rights by their creator," capital C. So what that means is these politicians and these people, they cannot take right. We give our rights away to them, but they can't take rights that were granted to us by our creator. And then if those rights were granted to men and women, we constitute government, and government is supposed to be we the people. So if council is down there and they can't get along, we the residents, at very least, we may not see everything eye to eye, but we need to unite, for the city. Otherwise, I kind of get what you're saying, Mickey, but I do appreciate you all coming in where the conversation can take place, because they aren't letting the conversation take place down there, in the council's chamber, but that's the people's house. And that woman is so disrespectful down there, Liddell, she won't even look at people when they're talking to her because she doesn't realize who she's there working for. And the thing to me that's disturbing about Leon is what I thought about was the intimidation factor. And it just goes to show, or could easily put, this is what I was hearing older people say. Well, if they disagree and they come down there, will they become a target? Will goons be sent after them with guns because they aren't doing? So it's messaging. There's nothing wrong with giving someone that's been in trouble with the law a particular, an opportunity. But one of the main things that I saw, him coming in new, you have Jared that you can compare as coming in new. That man asks questions. He doesn't just blanketly just vote. Mm-hmm. Leon, I noticed there were no questions. I'm not saying he never asked any questions, but he just appeared to just vote, with those people. And so anyway, I'm long-winded and I don't know really how to wrap up my point. Oh, one more thing, if I can say it.
Go ahead.
Sheriff. This is what I'm in the process of learning. The sheriff is an elected official as well. Mm-hmm. His duty is to the people. So I've had some instances that have happened here, and the instances involve the city, and of course, the city of Flint police showed up. I knew that would be a conflict of interest. I contacted the sheriff. The deputy barely heard me out and hung up. Called back. They switched me back to regular 911. There are laws that state that when certain violations are being committed, the sheriff has to come and act. So like what took place down there on October 14th, where the city of Flint police doesn't seem to be taking it very serious, it needs to go to the sheriff. And even if he has political affiliations and, but he is held to a particular oath, and the people need to look it up. I will try to post it in here, but there's remedy for us in the law when these people do not do what they're supposed to. And so there have been violations of people's rights. There's been dereliction of duty, and those people need to be investigated, and they need to move out of the way.
Okay, I agree with you.
I'm finished.
Thank you so much, caller.
Thank you.
Have a good one. She made a lot of good points. I also heard that and I did look it up. So when they talking about abortion rights, it seems like Trump or President-elect Trump is trying to put the power. I know you all probably heard the same radio show I did, trying to put the power back into the states. So like you have different states like a banned abortion, Michigan may not. So it's like they just trying to put the power back on the states. Let it be the state decision. You calling for the buck? Okay. Good morning, caller. What's your name? Where you calling from?
My name is Brother Let It Down from the Grange Yard.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good, and I hear y'all, and I like that show.
Thank you so
And
much.
tell me lighten up on Brother Mickey, because Mickey keep standing on his business. Got a brush he thing here way in case nobody change their mind about it, and I don't blame them. I will let them change minds. Some people look at people like they might be blind to what they see, but the brother ain't blind to what he's seeing. I see that already. So y'all have an idea on the bottom. Keep doing what you're doing. I love y'all.
Love you too. Thank you, caller. All right. Any more callers for today? Any last thoughts? I'm just ready to get this going for 5 o'clock committee meeting. Will they have 5 votes tonight? Will they have 5 people there? I don't know. Uh-oh. Last caller of the day. Thank you for calling into the bump. Where you calling from?
Yo, what up? This No Name.
Hey, No Name.
So look, I've been thinking about this, right? I think that I get what Mickey is saying, and he's frustrated, right? But I also think that we have to deal with this also from a spiritual aspect. Everybody is just angry today. You know what I'm saying? Like social media, everybody's frustrated. But one of the things that I think that we have to really understand is that we're dealing with the spirit of idolatry here. The reality is we have elected officials, but at the end of the day, like, these people are not God. They do not determine your mood. They do not determine your lifestyle. I've seen people today on social media be like, oh, we're done. This is, whatever the case may be. Like, life is over. It's really not. You still are going to live no matter who's in the White House, no matter who's in the first ward, third ward, second ward, fourth ward. Your life still can be good. There's a scripture in the Bible that talks about Babylon has fallen. The Bible even says some trust in horses, some trust in chariots. I think that one of the things that where we are is that God is really trying to get us as a people to depend on him and not people. I mean, I get it, it's government and we're looking to it, but at what point do you just trust in God or you become the voice that you're looking for? The Bible even says that it's him that gives us the power to get wealth. So my admonishment to everybody in America and that's listening, stop looking to man to save you. Either you're going to be the change that you desire or you're going to really look to God. The Bible says it like this in Amos chapter 5, verse 4. It says, seek God and live. That's all I wanted to say. Seek God and live, folks.
Thank you so much, No Name.
Absolutely.
You want change? Change gotta come from within. It starts with you. So I'll post the agendas on Reboot in a second. The agendas have been the same for the past month and a half because ain't nothing moved. They just reallocating, taking money from here, moving it or somewhere else. I think they want to give 300,000 to the damn grocery store that ain't open. It ain't gonna open. I said it. Just the same stuff that's on the agenda. So I don't know if anything gonna pass. Even if it passes, it's just going from committee tonight to council. It still got to make it from special affairs to council on Monday. And I think before they do anything on Monday, they're gonna vote to appoint somebody in the third ward. I seen where Trevor posted. Thank you, Trevor, for taking the 810 family into this morning. I see you didn't go off to what about 6 or 7 o'clock this morning. For thank you for rocking out that election night. You are the best all the way from Florida. How's that hurricane going down there? I don't want you to get blew over now because you know you may not have no federal relief money. I'm just saying. So that's all I got for today, Mick.
Nope, I'm done. I'm just producing. I'm just recording.
Oh, you started singing Whitney Houston. I get so emotional, baby.
I know.
Every time I think of you.
I know. I know. I'm laughing. But
Let's cut it off.
It's all good.
Lord have mercy.
It's all
Let's
good.
get this argument out the way.
I ain't finna argue with you. I'm finna get on and do what I'm finna do. Start rushing my day.
Are we done? Oh, we still live?
Yeah, we done. Roll it to 11 o'clock and I'm out. Oh, turn up. Y'all know it's all good, man. I ain't tripping on nothing. You know when I see madness, I see it. I ain't tripping on nothing. It just is what it is. You know. I'm happy Trump won. Now, even though I voted for Kamala, I'm happy. Maybe some of these blacks will get it together now. Only thing I hate that I got kids and if they have to go through it. But I want all these niggas to catch hell. Never in my life. Maybe this will quit them from all that lying they've been doing and all this backbiting they've been sitting in front of each other and they can smile and do all this when they see each other. I ain't seen so much fake shit in Flint politics. That's why I went.
Politics.
God damn, I'm talking to the family. Y'all know what family. I can't say nothing to y'all. I can't say nothing. But it's a lot of fake people. That's all I'm saying. They all fake. They all fake. Yeah. That's why I'm done with it. You won't hear nothing out of me no more on them. So it's all good. I'm gonna let them, all them can have each other, and I'll just be here recording. Cause I don't even care no more. I'm telling you, I'm done. I'm just counting it down. I'm done. Yep, as soon as it hit 11, we out, family. If I say anything, but it's all good. I was in my feelings today. I was emotional. I guess you will be emotional when you seeing BS. But I'm hoping it all go through and let everybody get what they got coming. Fuck it. God said he was gonna change it anyway. Let it be. I'm out.